Once upon a time, there lived a poor farmer. He had only a small piece of land. Day and night, he worked hard on that land to earn his living. One spring, he began plowing the field. After plowing it twice, he sat down to rest near a large stream. Suddenly, a stork flying in the sky fell to the ground. When the farmer looked, he saw that the stork's wing was broken. The farmer quickly took the stork home, tied its broken wing with splints, and cared for it for some time. Eventually, the stork recovered and flew away. One day, while the farmer was planting cotton seeds, the stork flew overhead. The farmer kept working, but the stork passed again and, on its way, dropped 3 watermelon seeds onto the ground. After a few days, along with the cotton, the watermelon seeds sprouted. The farmer weeded, watered, and tended them carefully. Time passed, and harvest season arrived. One day, he picked 3 large watermelons and brought them home. He invited his close relatives and friends as guests. When he struck the first watermelon with a knife, the knife would not go in. He tried the second, but it didn't cut either. The third was the same. Everyone was surprised. Finally, they broke the first one open and found it was full of gold. They broke the other 2, and they too were filled with gold. Overjoyed, the poor farmer shared the gold with his guests, and they went home happily. Each watermelon contained 10 loads of treasure. The farmer gathered the rest of the watermelons, and thus he became very rich. His wealthy neighbor asked him, inquisitively, how he had become so rich. The farmer answered honestly, explaining, "Neighbor, you know my land. Early in spring, I started plowing. One day, while resting near the stream, a stork fell from the sky. Its wing was broken. I felt pity, brought it home, splinted it, gave medicine, and cared for it until it healed and flew away. Later, when I was planting cotton, that same stork flew overhead and dropped 3 watermelon seeds. They grew, and when I opened them, they were filled with gold. That's how I became rich." Hearing this, the greedy rich man thought, with covetousness, "If only I could get such gold too." He went to the stream and waited. Soon he saw a stork nearby. Quietly, he crept up and threw a stick at it, breaking its leg. The stork couldn't fly, so he caught it, brought it home, splinted its leg, and cared for it. After some time, the stork healed and flew away. Every day, the rich man went to his field, waiting for the stork. Finally, one day the stork flew overhead and dropped 2 seeds. They sprouted into watermelons. When the fruit ripened, the rich man invited all his relatives for a feast. He struck the first watermelon with a knife, and suddenly, huge hornets swarmed out and attacked the guests. The man jumped up to drive them away, but the hornet stung his head, face, and lips terribly. Soon, his whole face swelled. Unable to bear the pain, he threw himself into the river and drowned. Thus, the poor farmer gained his fortune through honesty, while the greedy rich man suffered the punishment he deserved. The morning after the rich man's misfortune, the village was abuzz with the tale of the greedy neighbor and his tragic end. "Did you hear about the wealthy neighbor? Greed led him to ruin," a villager asked, curious. Another villager replied thoughtfully, "Indeed. It's a lesson for us all, isn't it? The farmer's kindness brought him wealth, while the rich man failed because of his heart," Villager 3 said insightfully. "Kindness and honesty always pay off in the end. That's the real treasure."